Hi, I'm glad you're here again today for a little demonstration. You can briefly see on the right side the tools I used, and the colors are also linked again below in the description. And this is the final image, you see? You see? Now, I'm starting here with Titanium Buff from Sennelier, which is a lighter color I'm using for the first layer. You will see later why I'm doing that. After that, I continue with Indian Yellow from R&F. And I start by adding a bit of yellow to the fields in the background. Then I use Ocre, Rose Clair from Sennelier. And yeah, as you can see, I just keep adding color areas. Then I used brown pink from R&F, I think. And also Payne's Gray from R&F. And I gently and playfully add color patches there. You can see it works quite nicely over the lighter base layer. You can really see the difference where I apply it directly on the paper versus over the Oilstick layer. It's definitely darker, which you need to consider. Now I'm painting with blue ochre from R&F, and this is a lighter earthy blue, and I'm painting over the lighter area with it. Then I use orange to chine, or however that's pronounced, from Sennelier. It's a beautiful, opaque, earthy orange, very cool. I'm sure R&F has something similar. I'm also playing a bit with how I apply the strokes. Sometimes I dab. Now I have Ultramarine Pale from R&F, a pale ultramarine blue, and at the top I use Stil the Grain from R&F. And this color is Vert Celadon from Sennelier, a very light mint green. And it's super cool and more opaque. Now I'm filling the remaining areas with Payne's Gray. Now, you start using a tool of your choice to scratch into the layers. A toothpick works, or the corner of a business card, a comb, basically anything with a sharp edge. You can create lines by scratching through the layers to reveal the lighter color underneath. Yeah, and this is my shoulder. So here you can see I'm trying to suggest some grasses. You can take it as far as you like. I personally enjoy just suggesting something rather than making everything explicit, so the viewer still has something to do and finds the image more interesting. And now I'm using Jaune Brilliant from R&F, which I love. It's nicely opaque and it's apricot tone. And I love to layer this color over the rose color, and I think it's a really cool combination. I really like it. And you can see how well the layers can sit on top of each other. If you make strokes like I do it quickly or roll the stick a bit. And here you can see what I meant with the rose and the apricot. When you layer them, it just makes a beautiful combination. And finally, I'm using Indian yellow again. What I find so fascinating about the R&F sticks is that even after several layers, I can still push them around a bit with some pressure and apply the color I actually want on top. And it still remains beautifully transparent. And yeah, that's pretty much it. The most fun, of course, is peeling off the masking tape at the end. So, ta-da! I hope you have a lot of fun trying it out. And bye!